Okay, we're live. And I'm still nervous and I still don't know what I'm doing. But we're going to dye the dress that I just painted. And we're not going to play this music loud at all, even though I like it. I don't know if anyone's watching or who's watching. I can't tell that yet. But I'm going to start the dress. This is not rehearsed. I have not planned any of this. I haven't even prepared the dye baths, but that's kind of the fun of it, is that I'm going to just show you how I do it. So, you know, this is how I start the process. So we did this last Friday or Saturday. Oh, hi Mary. Thank you. And oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. It doesn't go away, but it's good. It's fine. Because this is fun. I love this part of the batik. This is totally fun. So you're going to see this change color. And yeah, it's yellow now. And I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to, if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. And I'm holding the phone in this like little tripod thing that, I don't know if you can see it. So, can you see me? I don't know if you can see me. This is what I've got. I've got like this tripod and it's flexible. So I'm gonna just try to put this down. I'm using my phone. And I don't know how the angles are gonna work or anything. And actually we're gonna dye this with another piece that I wanna dye this color. This cute, one of these scoop t-shirts that they're floating around right now. I have one, I just made this one. And this one will be the final color, whereas this one will be the second color. And I don't usually do final colors with second colors, but this one's going to be pretty light, so it'll be okay. And I didn't even put shoes on. I can't believe I didn't do that. And you know why I didn't? Because I'm going to wear my boots. Oh my God! Hello Kelly. I'm nervous, and I'm going to wear boots because the dye, I don't usually need to wear boots, but it does help. Look, it's so windy outside and there's storms. We're going to try to do this between the storms. Hi, Doreen. And my sign blew off the shed outside. It just totally blew off. And the corner got chipped. So I have to fix that. I'm going to drill it up there, somehow get it fastened permanently. Because it fit perfect. It just fit in the perfect angle of the shed. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, these are my trusty boots. They're down here. Not fancy, but we are in the workroom. Oh my God, they're covered in mud and cobwebs. Sorry guys if this is shaky. I am winging it again, as usual. Oh, and I just got some new dye in. So, these are my 5-pound containers of dye that I just blaze right through because I use a lot of dye for this process. Oh, and sometimes I'm scared there's spiders in my boots, which did actually happen once. All right, and there's no spiders. That's good, not in that one. And then, no spiders in that one. Hi, Eileen. All right. Oh, I think this picture's really small. I can't see, but I think I know which Eileen that is. But. Okay, so we're gonna dye this shirt and we're gonna dye this dress together, a pretty salmon color, and it's not actually salmon, it's pink, but it will turn salmon with the yellow. And now the sun glare is so intense I cannot see even the camera. So, oops, oh my God, crooked, fixing this. All right, guys, the action is down here. It's messy, but this is a dye studio, so the action is all going to be down here, and I'm going to walk you through it. But first we need to get the gloves. Boy, this is so weird to do live with people watching, but it's fine. Like, if you guys were over here and just hanging out with me, I would be doing this, and I would just be showing you how it works. So, gloves, these crazy gloves. I have a crazy story about wearing these gloves. I thought about telling the story, but it's so bizarre. Wearing these gloves like for a YouTube video, it's just too weird. I have to get I had to private one of my videos because apparently, and this is a weird story, I hope it doesn't freak anyone out. Apparently there's groups that are obsessed with people wearing rubber gloves, and one of my videos got caught up in one of these groups, and I started getting the weirdest emails, like weird emails, like they wanted, and it just sort of stopped my desire to do dye baths on video anymore after that. Like somebody wanted to buy the gloves. Oh, I just couldn't handle it. So I had to put, I privated all those videos, and then I just stopped posting videos on YouTube of like me doing dye baths, which is kind of a bummer because it's cool. This is like, oh, it's such a fun part of the batik. It's such a fun part. So if you got like rubber glove issues, just get out of here, okay? Because that's weird, and I mean, to me it's weird because this is my work. So this isn't like entertainment. But you all are cool because I know who's on Facebook, and you know. Yeah, I know. But that's alright. That's YouTube. It's fine. I mean, I just have vlogs on there now. It seems like cool people are on my YouTube videos. You never know. The weird. See, I almost didn't want to tell that story because it's weird and I don't want the vibe to get weird, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And if I see any of that actually not here, that's it. Banned. I'm not having it. We're here for crafting. So, guys, it's so fast that it'll blow your mind how I do this. And I'm going to have to hold, okay, how do we do this? Yeah, I know. Weird story, but we're moving on. It's not that, it's harmless. I mean, thank goodness. Of all the things that could be on YouTube, that's the worst of it. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Hi, Kari, hope I get your name right. Here's the buckets. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this sort of short video because the painting ones are really long and I don't want to overdo it. Now these I already dyed, and normally in my process I would start spinning them right now before I do the dye baths for the new Batiks, but the noise of the machine would overtake the video, so I'm going to wait till the end. I'll just show you at the end how we do it. So this video might end pretty quick because that's going to go fast. And once the dye has done its thing, once the chemical reaction has sort of done its process, these were dyed yesterday. There's nothing left. The most intense part of this is the soda ash. The soda ash changes the pH balance, I think. And the soda ash is an ingredient that they use to adjust the pH in swimming pools. So it's actually pretty safe. I wear a dust mask because of the dust. And but I also work outside. And today's a really windy day, so we're not going to worry about that too much. And it's just one dye bath, and it's a light one too. All right, so we're gonna rinse those in a minute, and for now, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna try to show you my messy studio. We're not gonna use this. This dye is inert. It's just leftover, but we got this nice bright color, so we're gonna get rid of that organic matter. That's really not that big of a deal, and I'm not gonna worry about it. So, which hand? You know, I'll hold this with my left hand, and I'll do the dyes with my right hand. But mostly we're going to do painting videos anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And these are like just some, I don't know, industrial gloves. Soda ash. Super fast, super easy. Is this angle good, you guys? I actually, the sun's in my eyes, and I can't tell if y'all can see what I'm doing, but here it is. I hope this tripod. This is about how I measure. This is like a yogurt container or something. And it goes in here. And that looks like it's about the right amount. Okay. Spoon. There's a spoon. Again, the glare is totally taking over this camera, so I can't really tell, but Good view from here. Great. Thank you for the feedback. A fresh fuchsia. Oh my goodness. Can you see it? Now I know this is a fresh fuchsia because I memorize where I put my dyes and I know what color is where. I literally cannot see the glare on the screen, but we're gonna try to do this. Oh, one hand. Right. Alright, usually I don't move the containers, but I guess today is going to be a special day. Where can we put this? Alright guys. Is that working out? Yeah. Live is so weird, but I don't know. I had a dream this morning. I was doing a live video. And I was like, I gotta do a live video. And then I was thinking, I gotta tell them that story about the gloves. The weird gloves groups on YouTube. Alright. Well, we're gonna just do this real quick. And then I'm gonna pick you guys back up and bring you over here. So this salmon, this is a new batch of fuchsia. And every time I get a new batch of dye, it's a completely different composition or color or strength. And so I'm winging it. I did this purple last night with this fuchsia. And even though the dye itself is a different color than the last container I bought, it seems to have the same strength. And so I'm going to just go with what I know as far as what this dye is going to do. There we go. So, that dress, oh, I don't know. That dress is probably like a pound of fabric. And then a little t-shirt after that. And we have a pretty moderate amount of wax on there, so we don't want to go too strong. That's about what I would think I'm going to do. And then, if it's not strong enough, I'll just come back in and put another little bit. In fact, I'm not even going to tighten that up because we might, and honestly, we want to put this right there where we got it so I don't forget. I mean, you can read label, but over time the labels get like all messed up depending on how often I use the color, or like all the moving this last winter. That was a very intense experience. So, but it's just a habit of keeping them in the same spot. All right, guys. We want to, where do we want to put this? We gotta keep it quick because this is actually a very fast process. I'm gonna start the water and show you how we do it. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. Okay. I hope I'm showing you guys something, not just blowing you away with it. I'm actually organized. It's all in my mind. I'm gonna sink. Alright. I got a shortened hose. Sometimes I'll use the pressure of the water to begin the dye bath. And then, oh my god, I'm so sorry if it's shaky. I use this weird whisk. And usually I don't use, I have two hands going, but I don't know. What we're going to do is fill that with water to the right amount. And what this right amount is, I don't know, I just kind of eye that also. But I have a dress, and the dresses need room in the water. And there's a shirt too. The shirts are fine, the shirts are really easy, but the dresses you kind of have to be careful with. Not the wax, it's just the folds. This cotton, it's a pretty tough organic cotton, and if you don't pay attention to the dye bath, it'll leave spots that the dye doesn't penetrate. And sometimes that's cool, but you know, just sometimes it's cool. You don't want that to happen every time. Now I think I added too much water. And yeah. Oh yeah, I do sometimes write the color of the dye, but honestly I go through those things so fast that it's just easier to put them where I know they'll be, and then I know the color. This is an extra step. I don't know. I'm like, so far so good. But yeah, I do. I have actually written, if I have a lot of dye. But you know, I use mostly primary colors. That's pretty good for this one. We're using a very light amount of dye, so we don't need to stir it too much, and it's red, it's fresh. There's no, like, see how there's like a little foam at the top? That to me is an indication that this is stirred well. This is good enough. So when you're doing your dyes and you see like chunks of dye floating at the top, that means it's not stirred enough. Okay. Now guys, I gotta just rest my arm for a sec. This is literally the most fun part. Now the dress is exciting, but we'll do this one because it's smaller. And yeah, an armband holder when I record. For like jogging, I will look into that. I've seen those. I've got a lot to figure out with live video. Believe me, but I will. You know, I actually read all these comments once the video is done, and then I get like good information from you guys and good suggestions, and then I can answer your questions too. Okay, let's do this. This is the fun part. Oh my god. I hope it's the fun part, because if this dye isn't strong enough, it's not going to have the right show. T-shirt, easy. There you go. Oh yeah, wow, that is orange. Oh my goodness, can you see it? I almost wonder if I need to put more dye in here. That's really pretty. But another thing about this red is that the longer it sits, the darker it's gonna get. Now that is bright, but do I want that color? Thank you. Thanks, Samantha. The white shirt. Okay, I'll have to, yeah, it does look really orange. But that's okay. It's actually a really pretty color. Once it dries, that's another thing too, is that when it's wet, it's gonna look darker than the dry version. So this is actually gonna be a really pretty pastel-y peach. It just is. But is it dark enough? The thing is, if we don't make this dress dark enough, the blue that we're gonna put over it, tell you what, let's dye it and we can always come back. All right, we can add more dye. And can you guys see it? If we don't do it enough, if we don't put enough color in there, that blue is going to dominate it, which actually might not be a bad thing. Look at that, that's pretty. This is salmon. Yeah, that's pretty, because the yellow is really light underneath it. It is pretty. So this is going to be one orange puppy, that is for sure. I don't dislike it. I actually kind of like it. So I don't know, we might keep it like that, but look at that pretty color. Oh my god. Put turquoise over that? You have no idea. I mean, we could do a turquoise, or we could do a teal turquoise. Turquoise with just a hint of teal, but you almost don't need to add teal, because turquoise over this peachy orange has a green to it. And here's another thing. Now I'm going to make sure, I'm going to pull this dress up one time to make sure that the dye is going to all the places, and then we're not going to stir it that much. We're going to leave it alone. Let it sit overnight. Told you it was going to be short. Well, I mean, I didn't tell you, like, I'm not... Okay, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, so embarrassing. Such a dork with live stream, but I can do this. I can do this. Okay, I'm just trying to grab the shoulders here. And let's angle this so you can see. Alright, is that good? And then we're gonna... Yeah, that's pretty. See? Isn't that nice? So that's that. That's the back. And what's going to happen is that these stars, once it dries, I'm going to paint the inside of these stars. And we're going to paint the inside of this moon, and we're going to highlight the rays and fill in with all kinds of dots and fun things. And this color is pretty. I do have a good mind to come back and maybe add a little more dye just to be intense, you know. But it is pretty, and we might give it some time. And you can always go back and add more after. You know, it's pretty free flowing. But look at this. This is starting to develop. Oh my God. Okay. You gotta see this. Look at this color. Isn't this pretty? Do you see how the wax? Isn't that gorgeous? I hope you guys can see it up close. Yeah. Good. I'm glad it makes it fun to watch. This is, I love this. It's going to be such a pretty, soft orange, and it just, once in a while, you know, it's like you just have to have that variety in the shop and in the wardrobe. Some people just love this crazy bright orange color, and I kind of do myself, actually. So, but the batik, you can see how it's like, here's the inside of the shirt. That's the inside. See how the batik is crackling in there? Gorgeous. And here's the outside. And so in the end, we're going to boil all this wax off, and then the impression, what you see minus the wax, is what will be left. And look at the crackle in that moon. That is, oh my God, I love that. I love that. I can't get over that. It's so pretty. It's like my favorite thing ever. So this color is developing. Look at this. Doesn't it actually look a little darker already? Yeah, it does. So I think that's a good one. We did good. We didn't go too light. We didn't go too dark. You can actually go a little too dark and it'll saturate the fibers, and then it'll be harder to over dye that, but that's good. And, okay guys, one last step, and we're gonna do this one last part, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. And I'll check out your comments and see what, you know, what you all have to say about it all. So, this one is beautiful. We're going to let that sit. We'll visit it tomorrow. Put that over there. And then this is what we do with the finished pieces. Make sure not to get any drips in that bucket. I have not done this live video either, so hopefully the angles are not too unflattering. But we're going to take this bucket and we're going to dump it into the machine. The whole thing. And actually, to conserve energy, we're going to do both buckets. Oh look, there's a little apple blossom in here. That's a different color, but they're kind of close together in the color range. And since they're already set, and we're oh my God, you guys, look at this. Look at this dress. Oh, well, I'll show you when it's done. Since these are similar enough, they're both in the purple range, even though one's a red purple and one is a blue purple. There we go. Got it. I don't know if you can see that, but just make sure it's balanced. Close it up. And we're gonna bring it to spin only. Now it's just gonna spin. That's all I'm doing, is just taking the liquid out. And then I'm gonna hang it up to dry. So, and then after it dries, then we paint a second layer of wax over that. So maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, tomorrow we were gonna do, I was gonna do painting flowers on a dress. I have an idea in mind of a flower dress, but I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do the second layer on all of these also. So it looks like another storm is coming, and I kind of have to have to keep track of the clouds and stuff. So we're in between thunderstorms right now. Yeah, the white shirt is no longer white. I'll check after this is done, so maybe I can figure out. But yeah, I kind of want to show you these. Maybe we'll just give it a second, and then I can show you this couple of the dresses. They were white, I dyed them purple, and then, yes, pure beeswax. Now they're spinning, just getting that extra dye out, and just expedites the drying process. And hi from Indiana. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I'll do this again. It's fun, and it's easier for me to show people, folks, how to do it this way, because I'm very awkward at like teaching stuff. I don't know if I'm good at teaching, but I know that live, if you're just coming along with me while I do it, it's easier because I'm already doing it, and then you can see, and the spin is going. And that's going to take a few minutes. That's all it is spin, not washing. And I don't know. I almost want to just stop it just so I can show you real close, because when they come out, actually the best part is when they come out. When is the best part? I don't know. The best part could be when there's a certain time where you just know, you know, when it just hits and you're just like, oh my God, these are incredible. I love it. I've been doing this for a long time, and I never tire. I just love it. So, but yeah, kind of want to show you the dress, but it's spinning. Well, thanks, Elaine. I'm good at teaching maybe live because I'm already doing it, and you guys are here with me, and it's fun. It's like it could be a class. You know, we could be hanging out and doing dye baths together, painting stuff. This color is like really pretty. I'm gonna just leave it alone like that. See how this pops up? These little pieces pop up. Sometimes I'll come back and I'll take this and I'll just push it back down. But I don't want to move this anymore. This is fine. That looks good. And those modeled pieces, when they're in the middle of the process like this, it adds to the character. So, yeah, thanks, Mary Beth. What type of brand? The dyes I'm using are Procion dyes, or Procion MX dyes, and I get them from Dharma Trading Company. So if I see your comment, I'll come back, I'll give you the link for that, just right to the page. And they're great. These dyes are for cold water process, which is perfect for batik, because you don't want to use hot water with the beeswax on the fabric. And they're great. They're great dyes. I mean, the color payoff is good, and they're not the cheapest dyes in the world, but the quality is, I mean, if you're really going to do dye professionally, this is the stuff to do it with. So, yeah, I do. I get it. Dharma and I go way back. All right, that's done spinning. We're just going to look at a couple of pieces, okay? And then we'll... Okay, oh my God, you guys, this is the dress that I did the other night. Oh my God, you were with me. Isn't that incredible? Wow, that is cool. And then this is the back. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty. Oh my God. This is gonna go into teal afterwards. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm freaking out. God, it's so pretty. This just screamed teal to me. So that's pretty. This is the beeswax still on there, resisting the color. There's the inside. Remember how I pressed the hot wax into the fabric to make sure it went all the way through? Well, there's the result. That's the inside. That's the outside. And yeah. Okay, we're gonna hang that up on this. Yeah, I know. I think it's gonna be great. God, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Where should we put it? It's kind of windy today, so keep it over there. Okay. All right, this one, I don't remember if I did a live stream with this dress. Isn't that cool? I actually added to it. I added an extra layer of wax on the outside of the design to like really make that design stand out. And this is the other side. So that's pretty, huh? That's cool. And it goes over the shoulders. Whoa, oh my God. All right, I think that's it for dresses. Yeah, that is it for dresses. And the next things that are in here are tons of little t-shirts that are cute. I'm making these next for like the little shirts, little summer shirts. These are cute. I already tried them on. I have them on a video I did on YouTube, but I'm gonna wait till they're completely finished before I do a try on for Facebook and actually show you how they fit, because they're so cute for summer. So there's a ton of these in here, and it's gonna take me a while to, like, I already got the purple hands. That's from handling these. That fuchsia everywhere. I actually want to go wash my hands off. I don't want to keep this stuff on me too long. Yeah, guys, thanks for joining, and I'll check you guys. I'll try to give you as much information as if I missed it here. I'll catch up in the comments. So yeah, hope that was fun and beautiful day, great afternoon, and I do plan on painting a dress tomorrow night. So check back on a Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday night, and I'll give you a heads up before. We'll just hang out and paint. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, are we still going? Yeah, we're still going. Of course. Of course. Live stream. It's still live. Finish.